Hey guys, so I know I'm definitely not the only one going through this, but everything is a little insane. By a little, I mean a lot. So right now I make $20.25 an hour. Plus I make tips. Not every ride do I get tips, but 4 or 5 years ago, if I would have made $20 an hour, I would have been like, damn, this is great. This is an awesome wage. Like, beautiful. But when you work full time and you still can't afford to eat and you can't afford to pay your bills and your rent and you're still struggling, it makes zero sense. Like, how is this possible? And then the food that you're buying has poison in it. So, I mean, it's insane that this is the world that we're living in, and it's not just in America. It's literally all over the world. And I know that there's people who don't even have food, in other countries. So it's like, but rent down here is almost $2,000 a month for a 2-bedroom apartment. Like, that's a normal amount. Minimum wage is about to go to $15 an hour here. Like, I can't imagine making $15 an hour. I'm making $20 an hour and I can't afford to eat. I can hardly afford to pay my bills. Like, I think people are going to really get tired of what's going on. And people are going to start rioting and things are going to get really crazy. Because I don't know about everybody else, but I am pissed the fuck off. I work my ass off. I can't afford to take time off. I can't afford to take vacations. You can't afford to buy a house because in this economy and this housing, like, nothing is affordable. Back in the day, like when our parents and our grandparents were younger, that was like the American dream, and they could actually afford to do that because when they worked, they got rewarded for working. Now we're not even getting rewarded for working. We're just supposed to work until we die. And yeah, so I mean, realistically, what the fuck are we working for? So the rich can stay rich because we don't get health insurance. Like, I get zero help. They say I make too much money to get food stamps. Okay, that's great. So I make sure the kids have food to eat, whereas I eat once a day. And if that, so, yeah. And the kids have shitty ass Medicaid because the Medicaid down here is shit. But they give me family planning, which covers birth control. Like, I want to have any more kids. That's fucking insulting. So just because I'm a woman of age to be able to have kids, I get nothing covered. So when I went to the hospital last month, they sent me a bill for over $17,000 I was in there Friday, Saturday, and got released on Sunday. So yeah, for, 3 days, over $17,000. Oh, how the fuck am I going to pay that when I can't even afford to buy food? Like, what are you guys talking about? It's just absolutely insane. Yeah, so I don't know about everybody else, but I know I'm sure the fuck tired of it. I'm tired of not getting any sleep. I'm tired of not being able to eat. I'm tired of hardly being able to pay my bills and then worrying about how I'm going to pay my bills, even though I work my ass off and I should be able to comfortably pay my bills. And I can't. I don't know. I just feel like there is way more of us than there are of that 1%. So at some point, we all need to stand together and get together and stop allowing them to do this because we are stronger than them. So when you guys are ready, let me know. I'm ready.